in the shadows of the Royal Gorge. We are here in Cañon City, Colorado at the Abbey Events Complex. Now this building right behind me was built in 1925, founded by Roman Catholic monks. It is almost 100 years old and has a vast, great history. We are here to witness the dark side of the Abbey Haunted attraction. This is our first time being here. This is their 10th anniversary. We can't wait to check it out. Perfect combination. Their 10th, our first. We're gonna go in here, check it out. We will see you on the other side. We just came out of the dark side of the Abbey. Now over here, there are actually two haunt experiences. They have Dark Side of the Abbey Unplugged, which is a complete, total blackout. They push you into a room, you gotta find your way out in the total darkness. So much fun. It gives you this feeling of claustrophobia, and at some points you don't even know if your eyes are open or closed anymore because you've been in the dark for so many minutes. It just gives you anxiety. You can feel it down in your gut, you know. So much fun, great adventure. We found our way out because we are the masters of the blackout. Not to brag, just saying. Total fun. If you do come out here, definitely hit Unplugged as well. Now, the Dark Side of the Abbey haunt itself was incredible. The sets and the building itself really remind me of the early days of Hellscream, and as you all know, Hellscream has become the #1 haunted house in all of Colorado the last 2 years running. So to compare the Abbey to Hellscream is the ultimate compliment. The sets were great. The actors themselves were spot on. So good. They each played their role perfectly. The innovations inside of the Dark Side of the Abbey were so cool. I've been going to haunted houses for 17 years now, and sometimes it's hard to see new things, you know. I'm sure, I mean, sometimes I try to think in my mind, what would I like to see, and sometimes you feel like you've seen it all, even though we love it just as much no matter what. But they had new innovations in there. In fact, I'm going to tell you one right now. There's a part where they put you in a box. You crawl in, they bump you around. I don't know what the heck's going on out there. I'm being bumped around. Again, claustrophobic feeling. It's dark, it's pitch dark in that box. Again, the anxiety was going, the heart's pumping. That's what we come here for. The heart pounding moments. They gave us so many in there. Great scares, good innovations, great acting. Once again, I cannot say anything more about this haunt. It's so cool. Well, maybe I can actually. I do have one. We value in-line entertainment. So if we're waiting in line, there's so many people that come here. It's an incredible haunt. We value such, you know, having a haunt line actor, you know, scaring us and entertaining us, and we love their outfits and such. This one was different though in the way that there was no haunt line actor per se, but they had these super cool horror effects painted on the walls. Facts about the notorious serial killer John Wayne Gacy. They had facts about the Hauntaholics' personal heroes, Ed and Lorraine Warren. They had the coolest figure of the Nun, if you've seen the movie The Nun, if you follow the Conjuring franchise. They had cool funeral facts from back in the day in the 1800s and such. learned some new things in there. We could have stayed in there 20 minutes just reading the facts. So much fun. And if you want to check out some of those facts, check out Hauntaholics on Instagram. We do have a few up for you to check out. Now, we do have to bring up the COVID-19 precautions. Once you're inside the haunt, they did a good job of distancing. They were given really good amount of time in between the groups. We will say that masks were sorely lacking. We heard no information about them being required. There were a lot of people in line without masks. It was an indoor line, so that was a little scary, honestly. I'm not trying to discourage anyone from coming, but we just want you to know what to expect when you're here. But besides that, wonderful, great experience all around. And in fact, Cañon City, this being our first time down here, is a place to come. Anyway, if you're anywhere in Colorado, come down to Cañon City, see Aftermath, see Dark Side of the Abbey. You will not be disappointed. We will definitely be back here next year. We want to give a special thanks to Jason and Vanessa, who spend so much time and their effort here putting together this great haunt, Dark Side of the Abbey. And it's all for the Venture Scouts. Now, this is something I learned just this evening. Venture Scouts are a step above Boy Scouts. So once you're a Boy Scout, I guess you, once you're 14, you kind of graduate from that and you become, you know, if you want to, a Venture Scout. So, and as one of the, Tannen, as a matter of fact, who was helping us in line at the Unplugged, said, once the kids get above the age of 13, you're not so cute anymore to sell popcorn and things like that to earn money for the troop. But once you become a teenager, this is the perfect place to be. A charitable haunted house, the second one of the night. Same goes for Aftermath. And we want to also give a special thanks to Kyle at Aftermath as well, with the Cañon City Park and Rec. So charitable, so awesome, dedicating their time to the community. We just can't say enough about that. That's freaking great. That's it. That's the end of our Cañon City adventures. We will be back next weekend for a whole new set. Don't forget, subscribe, comment, like, and don't forget to ring that bell. Thank you guys so much. We will see you next weekend.